Hello there, and welcome to Old Guy's Rule, okay? Sometimes. It's one of Mac's videos. Anyway, it's about a fluid head I bought to either go on here or here on my various tripods, like that one there and this one I'm using. Now it's made by a company called, wait for it, YUNTENG. That's YUNTENG, and it comes with full instructions, as you can see. And being as I could read Chinese, Mandarin and all the others, it says YUNTENG Y-950 is a fully featured and DSLR tripod head with quick release plates for smooth and professional shooting, fluid compatible. And that means it's not a real fluid head, but it does everything a fluid head should do. And you get two plates with it. There's one. And there's two. Now that can't be bad, can it? Never mind. So it should just be a simple matter of screwing it on there, says he, but it isn't, because if you have a look, it comes with a fitting to fit a tripod head, and the other one is underneath it. Hang on while I look out tuppence. Okay, tuppence doesn't fit. There you go. A 5p piece doesn't fit. This is getting good. Very professional, this show of mine. And a penny does fit. There you go. Cheapskate me, 1p. So you unscrew the insert, or you leave it in and fit it on top of your video head. There. And now it should fit on here. There you go. You do realise I didn't know this beforehand because I hadn't opened the package. It's only just arrived. So, there. Now, the handle has a little fancy screw thing on it, as you'd expect. And it has two washers that I can see. And I can't see, it's one washer. Okay. It looks like two. See? Anyway. Put the handle in there, and it's quite a tight fit, and then you tighten it up there. So that can't be bad. No. Alright. We'll undo that. Now, I'm awkward. I like the left hand controlling the tripod movement. And the right hand working the camera. So you get, yay! See? Well, it's a fluid enough movement, it's certainly not jerky. And that. It feels like my expensive fluid head. I've got an Arca. It cost $300 or $400. And this is on a spring. So you get your camera on and you put it there, and when you push it, keep your fingers away from that catch. Watch. Okay, that's better. Keep your fingers away from that catch. Come. you'll end up like that, see? Yeah, I used to have one, but I whipped it off there. So that's basically it. Look, lovely fluid movement. It's all marked there in segments, it's all marked here, same on the back. The one thing I have noticed is it hasn't got a level, which isn't a problem for me because I've got levels on here and we've all got them built into our camera. But that's a lovely fluid movement, that I quite like that. Yeah. Okay. But of course, if you want to tilt it into portrait mode, you've got to put it on here. So I'll tighten that up so it doesn't move, and then we'll twang that off. Twang is a technical term. I know you would say, well, you twang lots of things, like a guitar string and so on. But I'm from Glasgow, you know. And words don't mean the same up there to us as they do to normal people. My apologies to any Glaswegians watching this show. Tough luck, Jimmy. Deal with it. Soak it up. Right, so here we go again. Oh, turn it that way for a change. There you go. And then you can, this has got a similar fitting to the Yunnteng. That comes off there.
You can do all this if you wish, but it's not necessary. Wait till the end of the video and I've done an additional bit where you can actually go into portrait mode.
I think it goes in that way. Yep, it does. And now we'll turn it this way. I'm getting dizzy turning it, but it'll give you an idea. So you've got that movement, you've got the fluid movement that way. That is so smooth, can't really believe that, but there you go. And then by undoing that, there you go. I'm going to put a camera on it, but you know what a camera looks like.
None of this applies unless you want it to. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to cut it out of the video. It's quite good.
Yes, well impressed with that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, all the other things that people tell you to do on YouTube. I'm not sure why yet. I've got hundreds of videos, but not... yeah, they've had hundreds of hits. Some of them have had a couple of thousand hits. But I don't know what subscribing or thumbs up does. Maybe nothing. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Have a good day. Ta-ra the new Jimmy. I made a mistake. I don't do that often. I'm usually perfect. Well, I think I'm perfect. Anyway, I did say that to put it into portrait mode, you would have to change heads to this. But you don't. Because if you just slacken this arm off, bear in mind mine is on the left, yours might be on the right, and if you slacken it off and do that, only 1.5 inches, tighten it up, it still won't go into portrait mode that way, but look. Full portrait mode. Now, that cost me just under £20. Now, I should add that these are Plastic. That's plastic. The arm's aluminium. Everything else seems to be plastic, but you've heard that click in. Boof! It's not flimsy by any manner of means. And that's how you land up with the finger missing, remember. It could be that one, but never mind. And it's not coming off, so it's a really good inbuilt item, and it looks part of the tripod. And it even looks good on my big Linoff one. Surprise, surprise. It's got a big base, and it takes my AZ67s, my MPP 4x5, what else? Oh, I've got a Sinar 8x10 and an old Thornton Pickard 8x10, that's the 8x10 inches, plate cameras, and it holds them perfectly well. Bigger tripod admittedly then, I switched to the Linoff. But there you go. So if you want portrait mode, well, you've got portrait mode. If you got it that side because you're right-handed, it'd be easier. What the heck? Now, £20, that must be, what, $27, $28? The way the pound is at the minute, with us voting to get out of the common market EU, it could be a bit more or a bit less. But nevertheless, that Yunting is a darned good tripod head. And it says on it, it is still in Chinese, but it's Cantonese. It says the maximum load is 3.5 kg. Now I know that's rubbish because my Thornton Pickard weighs about 7.5 and it didn't flop around or anything else. The height is 11.6 centimetres and the thread type underneath is 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch. Now it's funny, they give us 3.5 kg and height in centimetres, which is European, and then it gives us the thread type 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch just for the American market. How good's that? Because that's our old money, we used to use those real measurements. Anyway, enjoy the video, and enjoy the bit I've just added on. Yeah. Bye.